Hello, dividend executives. Welcome back. The stock market is open, so you already know we are buying stocks and we are adding assets to the portfolio. If you are new here, I am building a dividend-only portfolio. My goal is to get it to a minimum of $200 a month, each and every single month of passive dividend income. I do that mostly through monthly dividend income, paying stocks, but also some quarterlies as well. And I use those quarterlies as the backbone of my account. So let's jump into the stocks I'm going to be buying today. And let's take a look at the dividends that have come in for the month as well, right? So we have some buying power available. We are a little bit up on the day. I think we're pretty flat for the week. Yeah, we are flat for the week, or we're up $249 or 1.61%, but pretty flat. And we have a couple options on the table, right? So we have some Riot puts out for the 23rd. They're up $30 right now. And then I just sold some small puts on TSLL for $1 each, just to collect a little bit of dividend on that. And I got, I think, $4 for that. So we did get assigned on some TSLL puts. They were early assigned after the Tesla earnings. So we are going to work our way out of those. But yeah, so we're just going to keep collecting income on those in the meantime. So let's see what we're looking at for today. And then we will jump into some of the dividends. And then we will also jump into some of the YieldMax that has the YieldMax dividends coming out for this month and what has been declared, right? So let's jump into it. So first, we're going to buy some stocks. We're going to work on the backbones to the account today. I want to make sure that I'm adding to those at least every single month as I trickle in a little bit of the purchases that I do each and every single week. So today we are focusing on those. First and foremost, we are focusing on SCHD, one of the biggest positions of the account. Now, all of my percentages did get a little bit messed up in terms of portfolio diversity because I did get assigned on some TSLL shares. So these will be higher as soon as we will back out of that. But for right now, 18% of the portfolio is in SCHD. I want to get this up to probably 25%. Average cost of $72.57. We are up 5.87% on this. And so today, per usual, we are going to be buying our $25 worth of SCHD as we continue to dollar cost average each and every single month and continue to grow our position. So 0.32 shares added to the position. We probably brought our average cost up a little bit, but we have now 47.12 shares in the account of SCHD. One of my favorite ETFs out there. Great for growth, great for dividends, and great for the overall portfolio. Next is going to be VTI. Of course, another one of my favorites, 8% of the portfolio. We are up 15.93% on VTI. And this tracks the entire stock market, so we want to continue to add to this always. This is part of the growth in the account, and it gives us some nice exposure to the entire market. So per usual, we are buying another $25 worth of this. Now, it may not sound like a lot when we buy 25 here, 25 there, but you'd be surprised. We have been at this account for 1 year and we've built a $16,000 portfolio just adding little bits each and every single week. And that's how we have the passive income that we do have. So 6.8 shares there. Obviously, we averaged up a little bit today, but that is a forever hold and we want to just continue adding to it. So SCHD, VTI are added now. Next one on the list is going to be JEPQ. JEPQ, another one of my favorites. Right now, we have $1,300 into JEPQ, 24.93 shares, up 13% on this one in particular. And we're adding another 25. So another one that we're averaging up on, but that's okay. I think the stock market will just continue to go up over time. And so whatever today's price is not going to matter in the future. So 25.4 shares there, and this dividend is actually starting to get really big. So it's kind of cool to see every time I look in this and I go to the dividends, you can just see it slowly climbing, right? Obviously, we started at like $0, $4, $6, $9. We've been hovering in the $9 range, $8 to $9 range, but we just keep adding and slowly we keep reinvesting our dividends and buying ourselves more shares. So that's the cool part. We bought ourselves more shares of this just a few days ago. Looks like it reinvested yesterday on the 7th. So we bought ourselves 0.3 amount per share. So 0.34 is what it paid out in dividends. We bought ourselves 0.16 shares on drip without having to do anything. So double purchase on this week on JEPQ, and we only had to put 25 in, and then the stock bought ourselves the other $8.46. So there's VTI, there's SCHD, there's JEPQ, and then the newest one that we've added is the Vanguard High Dividend Yield ETF. This is one I want to continue adding to. And right now we're up 1% on this position, market value of $405 and just under 2% of the portfolio diversity. I want to continue to bring this up. I would like to get this probably to the $1,000 mark. And so we're just going to do it slowly. $25 here, $25 there. The dividends will drip every quarter, and we'll get it there. It may take a couple of months or even a year, but slowly we're just going to keep adding to this position. We have 3.8 shares now, just went over 2% of the portfolio diversity, and average cost of 111 on that. So those are the backbones we are starting to build out each and every single month, and these are the stocks I'm adding today. Now, our favorite part, let's take a look at the dividends that we have on the account. We'll jump into the Google Sheet, and you can see here we already have a lot of dividends that are coming in, right? So let me scroll in here a little bit. Back a little bit right there. All right, so for February, we are already sitting at $43.33. These are dividends that have already been declared, and most of them have come in or will be coming in, and it's kind of cool to see. So, I mean, there's a lot of dividends that just continue to drip up, like PSEC. It looks like JEPI went down a little bit. JEPQ went down a little bit. STAG went up 2 cents. O went up quite a bit from 305 to 318. AGNC went from 710 to 750. QQY went from 538 to 885. And then we got our BITO payment for $5.94. For some reason, we did not get one in January. It's supposed to be a monthly dividend payer, but I did see we got 2 in December. So kind of just seems like it pays when it wants to. But for the most part, that BITO came in. We're at $43 there, and I want to smash the $200 this month. I think we can get it done. But really, the way to check it and the way that we know how much money we're going to get is by looking at these YieldMaxes, right? So these are the changes that I found on the YieldMax funds. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. One that's bad for us is TSLY went down 15 cents a share. We own quite a bit of shares there. So it went from 56 cents a month payout to now 40 cents. OARK went up, we own that. ALPY went down 38 cents. That one's not good at all. And we do own that one as well. NVDY went up 90 cents, so that's great. We own that one. AMZY went up 31 cents. We own that one. FBY went up. FBY went up 0.1892 cents, so to $1.18 per share. That's pretty sweet. GOY up 19 cents. And then I guess the most notable one that we own is CONY down $1.61, but still $1.08 per share, so that's not bad. And then the other one we own was SQY, which is down $1.23 to 38 cents. So big hit on some of those, actually a lot of those, some other ones that did well, but that's the name of the game. So we keep at it. We keep reinvesting our drips. If the shares go down in price, then we dollar cost average down, and we just let the drips run their course, right? So $43 already. You can see here we are already smashing last year. January, we obviously didn't have any, this account didn't exist, so we had 0. We are destroying February's numbers already. Really, we're already into almost June's number, and we're just starting in February. So it's going to be fun to watch this. It's going to be fun to monitor how we do throughout the year. Our January month beat our December month, and we hope that we continue to just see this. And we'll just keep tracking this over the years, every single month as our dividends come in, as we continue to add more to this account. I want to see the quarters be the biggest portion of the account. Obviously, December will probably always be the biggest month. And we're just going to keep adding each and every single month. And that's the power of what we're doing. That's the power of drip and dividend reinvesting. And that's the power of just constantly adding to the account. So that's where we're at for the month. That's where we're at for the week. And we're just going to keep stacking. We're going to monitor all of the dividends that come in. We have all of them on drip, obviously. And we're going to keep buying each and every single week. So that's everything I got for this week. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Don't forget to drop a like. As always, happy investing, and we'll catch you next time.